Hey there everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Iratus, Lord of the Dead. We're having a good time today. I did go ahead and rename the mummy to Cecil Kane, another patron supporter. Thank you for your support. And also, you know, Kazuto seemed very excited to be the Wraith, so I decided to leave him as the Wraith instead of switching away from that. Now, we have two ways to go. We could go to the Fountain of Restoration, which we could use to restore Iratus' mana, or the health of minions. We only have 2 injured minions. I mean, this parish has a little nick in the bone, but they'll be fine. So I don't think that's necessary. I'd rather get the free experience. So, let's, you know, get the free experience. Let's see, we know we have an Ottoman up here, who is annoying. So I think we might want to send up Team Stress. Give them a level up. They now have points. The Bone Zone. Kind of want to save up for more heals. So I think I'm going to do that. Thunder. You already have perfect accuracy on the one move that where it really matters. Yeah, we could also let you... Yeah, I'm going to give you this too. So now, when you... He has 4 attacks that never miss, take away 4% health for each hit, and sanity for each hit that it does a regular stress attack, and has a 50% chance per hit, I believe, to remove all armor and resistance till the end of battle. Yeah, he's a little nuts. I love it. I'm tempted... I mean, there's no way we're going to be able to afford to save up for blocks and wards. 9 points each. We'll probably have to wait until we get better body parts to give him. But I would like to give him more sustain, so I'm going to give him some health. Cecil. At the level 5 club as well. I could save up for some dread. He has a lot of health already. So I don't feel too tempted to upgrade that right now. He has a lot of evasion too, so I think I'm going to save the points. And Vasilla bringing up the rear in this team. Let's go ahead and upgrade the Dread a little bit more. Make her a little bit more powerful of a screamer. Insert easy joke here. Alright. 2 Ottoman! Alright. Double Ottoman. A guard and a Mad Mage. Mad Mage, to me, justifies going with the Stress team. Since he should being the operative term, an easy, stressed out enemy. Living smell nice, says Thunder, not being creepy at all. Let's start with some bony weather, I think. I like that. We're gonna throw it at the Mad Mage.
There's no sun up in the
Carpet with filth.
Bony weather in...
This guard has 10 armor. Let's see if we can melt that down. And there it goes. And there's the stress break. Hopeless. That didn't take long. Ahaha, we're warded. But we're not warded twice, so... No, but you also can't hit, so... We're good. Let's go with a whale on the mage. Debuff was good, lowering his evasion. He hits everybody with his magic, but he missed most of us. He did actually go after his own team too, but again, he missed almost everybody there. Let's stomp. 2 of them have blocks, but the guard was stunned. So this is actually working pretty well in our favor right now. Let's go ahead and spread a Hex Beam. That's not good. That's an inspiration on the Mad Mage. He has concentration, extra accuracy, evasion, and attack. That's pretty dangerous. Thankfully, his evasion is also lowered by Vasilla's Scream, which is great. Let's go ahead and see if we can give this guy a heart attack. Love it when the rares are that easy. We're probably going to have to go for physical... Well, we could still give him a heart attack, so maybe not. Oh, no! Cecil's been put to sleep. For now. Okay, that's good to know. Thankfully, the bony weather works no matter what. And there's always a chance to crit on that, too. Alright, lower your evasion. You do have actually pretty high evasion, so it's a good thing to lower it. Well, let's stomp again. He'll do some self-damage, but we got 2 stuns, so I think it was 100% worth it. Single target damage. That's a hit. Oh, and wow, a knock directly to the back of the row. Good news, though. With Vasilla no longer in back, she can use Soprano, which means she can lower the enemy's attack and do a stress attack to everyone. And that alone was worth it. Berserk, that's less worth it, but we could still kill her. Let's carpet with filth still. Yeah, let's use that up front, see if we can get a stress break here. We got it. Cowardice, that's a good one to have right now. Truth is, I've always hated you all. Well, ain't that sweet. Nefarious Engine, it's a heal, and it's a move forward, thankfully. That's the part of it we need right now. Ouch! That was some rough damage. And the accuracy debuff as well. Okay, we could amplify curses, and we do have quite a bit of curses, especially on this Ottoman here. So let's do that. Use your ult, Cecil. 76 damage. A death that's eternal. I bear more gifts. Have some filth. Beautiful. Okay, we're taking quite a bit of damage here, but we're doing all right. Also used a lot of mana, so, you know, I think I'm ready to absorb fear. You'll still be a coward, so I'm just going to take your fear here, turn it into mana. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Heal up, move forward. Oh, thank you for missing. Okay. Wrap them.
Good. More materials.
Beautiful.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
I didn't think it
Oof!
was easy.
She's trying to run. This would be the best time to try to do regular damage, but let's carpet with filth. That was a lot of stress damage, and all Vasilla has is stress. Part of the reason why I was like, let's just do that. Oh no, she got away!
Another step towards my eternal
Ooh, level 5 brain. Everyone took some damage, though. That was a little rough on that regard. Alright. Got some heals over here. Kazuto and Sai are back in line. We're going to heal up Bone Zone and Vasilla. The other two have enough health right now, where I'm not incredibly worried. We need more artifacts, dude. But for now, we got some cultists over here who can give us a minion-specific item or consumables. So let's move forward. Let's use our level 4 team here, our team 1. Let's see, the Enchanted Bone, which allows us to buff skeletons. Mechanical Aim for the zombie. At the start of each turn, zombie receives accuracy and damage. And it can buff up to 5 times. Ooh, that can be really good. Bonus is removed if the zombie changes position. Wedding Gift for the Bride increases crit damage by 50%. And then finally, Contract of Blood for the Headhunter. The Headhunter has an additional 5% chance to kill an enemy with any attack. Both Mechanical Aim and Contract of Blood seem really good. I wish I had the ball and chain now to give to him, because it would actually be really good for the zombie. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the Contract of Blood for the Headhunter. A free 5% chance to kill any target. Seems pretty nice. Okay. We have Mana Steal from here already as well. I don't think we need 2. Okay, 2 guards, one of them is an elite, and 2 demolitionists. This could be very annoying. But we do have the Bride who can pin them down, which is going to be a part of our strategy. We could also give them the hook. So if one of these two get too far up ahead, we can give them the hook. I actually didn't mean to use that move. That was a mistake. Whoops. I meant that... well, at least the fire is true damage, which means it'll work no matter what. Go ahead and hit. Alright, they have a lot of armor up front, but that's not that big of a problem. We can have Bony Bully, so let's try to stun the elite. Nicely done. There's the fire, and there's the move up. Let's go ahead and use You Won't Get Him on the Demolition Expert. That's a stress attack, and it pins him in place, so he can't move for 2 turns. I think that is probably enough to let you guys know what the strategy is going to be here. Trench load, please. Shem's charging. weak damage. Although Parrish can't take the damage forever. Let's see. Let's go for a shield banger. Good stress, good stress. Fleet. Oh, that's perfect. That was perfect. Now, do we go for the rose? No. We go for another one of these. There. Now, neither one of them can move for another additional amount of time. We're going to use bombardment, but first we're going to go ahead and bony weather.
There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather incoming.
Okay, he can't move. You also can't move, but you can after this turn. Oh, wait, no, not yet. I think the actual turn has to end first. Cool. Now, oh, no, they still can't move. I'm not complaining, dude. Let's go ahead and bounty. Should be a free kill. A little bit of life steal.
This never gets old.
Berserk, okay. I'll blow everybody up. All right, buddy. All right, tough lad. Let's chop him down to size. He takes extra damage while he's berserked as well, so that could work. Let's go ahead and rose for a lady. Got 10 mana, did some sweet damage with all crits. There's the bombardment, which was not that great, but he does get another move, and we have a chance to use some magic, so let's get that easy kill.
No sun up in the sky. Bony
And then trench loading.
incoming.
And at this point, we're good. Worst thing that could happen is that Parrish ends up taking a little bit too much damage. But even then, he's defending himself fairly well. You know what? Actually, you use your fortitude. That gives him 10 armor and resistance until his next turn. It does encourage enemies to hit him, but who cares? He can take it. He's a tough lad. Alright. Oh, that was an insta-kill!
1,000 years of evolution looks like.
You could tell because it didn't show the damage. At least I don't think it did. Unless I missed it. It happens. Alright. Cowardice. He's going to not try to run yet. There's the absorption. Yeah, no damage. Cool. We can ignore armor with this attack. And then I guess we just go for the slap? No. Let's go for the point. That'll be better. If things don't work our way. Because then it'll be a guaranteed hit next turn.
This will be your
I think that could have been better. Not gonna lie, but we do have some shoot juice for him. Boom. A little bit of that, you know, Shem-inspired shoot juice. Some weapons, some blood. Yeah, Parrish took a lot of damage there, but he'll be fine. 2 level ups. Some ectoplasm. Alright. We got 4 points. Sharkwalker, we're putting it all into attack power. And for Applebee's, nothing for now. Okay, Vasilla, Bone Zone, back into position. Sharkwalker, you go in and get healed here. We're at 69 mana.
Nice.
We got 1 talent. We're probably going to save it up. I think we're going to stay and save up for more ire. At least for the Relentless Evil, which gives us that heal, if we can get enough wrath built up. Then the question is, where do we go? Here's the boss. So it looks like we're heading that way almost no matter what. We could go for a quest, and then a battle, and then a coffin. Or we can go for a grave to give us a minion, then a battle, and then we might be able to split paths again. Yeah, it looks like we will. So maybe we go all the way around and maximize our journey. Let's do that. A Lich, a Dark Knight, or an Infested. We don't have a Lich yet, so let's put a Lich on the team. He's level 2. Lich is interesting because the Lich can raise the undead. That's his ultimate, actually, to reanimate a skeleton. Cost wrath, of course, but he can also sacrifice an ally to gain health, which he can sacrifice the skeletons that he summons. And he's fairly strong by himself, except for the fact that he's kind of squishy. Alright, what do we got? I believe that is a madman at the front. He's a new one. Headhunter, demolitionist, and an elite taskmaster. I mean, the madman kind of begs this team, but let's take Zenisai, Roland, and Kozuto, simply because we haven't taken them out in this particular episode yet. Alright. Let this slaughter commence. So the madman can be extremely annoying. The doomsayer, that's what he is. Okay. He can be extremely annoying. If you haven't noticed, he has a lot of health and a lot of sanity. And as long as he's alive, his allies will never try to run away. And they're far less likely to go insane. So, he is a big potential problem. That is also a big potential problem. But we can claw people ahead. And we could terror wave everyone if we wanted to right now. But I think instead, I'm going to go for raw damage. I'm going to get this demolition expert out as soon as we can. I think that has to be our first priority. That makes him unable to move. That actually worked in our favor. The end is coming. Okay, that's annoying. The beginning of the next turn, he deals magic damage to everyone. That includes his team. This can interrupt stances. So, you know what? Break the blocks with Bony Weather. Boom! No in today, buddy. And I could give them all the suck with Abyssal Hunger, but I think we don't need the healing yet, so hit this Demolition Expert. He can't be moved, so thankfully that won't work. The pin down works on allied abilities as well. Hold him down if we can. That doesn't do much damage. That's because he has a lot of resistance. That's why it doesn't do much damage, but that's fine. Remember, every time the knight gets hurt, we gain wrath and mana as well. Ooh, that's big damage. I don't like that. Okay, no stances now, although the Doomsayer did mark his own elite Taskmaster friend with Repent or Die. So when this Taskmaster dies, the Doomsayer and everyone on his team will restore 50 health and sanity. Thankfully, he didn't use that on the Demolition Expert. Let's go ahead and use Winter is Close and hit these two with it. The Repent or Die only lasts for 2 turns. So, nicely done, by the way, Zenith. As long as we don't kill him immediately, we're fine. So I go ahead and make Zenith a little bit stronger. Now's where things get a little tricky as what we want to do. I think I want to go with Necrotic Wind. We do eventually have to get rid of the ward, which is going to take some time, but we can eventually use that to get rid of the buff. You can't hurt my knight. Alright. We can slap this guy, though, for some pretty decent damage. The end is coming. Alright, we want to break that stance if possible. It is possible. Oof, he's strong enough to still do damage.
Don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky.
Booyah!
Bony weather.
I love about Roland is his high accuracy, man. The Doomsayer has no evasion, so he's guaranteed to hit every time. Do we have 3 Endless Mediocrities? We do. So we can switch strategies now if we want, and I think we want to use Smite. That'll be 3 slaps, which is pretty sweet damage. Let's go ahead and give him the suck now. Brings us back to full health. What is the chance of a kill with this move? 0. Unless it's a crit. So I don't think that's worth even trying. Let's go ahead and use this. That'll break the ward, give a curse. And then they get to move. Minor damage. What are you gonna do? Minor damage. A little rough on Sai. Oh no, we've been pointed at! That's alright. Extra luck and crit. So good. Oh no, that Winter is Close won't work because he has 3 ward. Oh no! Get out of my house. Okay, Repent or Die is gone, so the Taskmaster is free game again. He's not our current target, obviously. Ah, the darn trap. We really can't afford that damage. Go ahead and remove his buff. Yeah, get rid of that. Thank you. And he drained all of his initiative. There's a slight chance of that getting a kill. Let's make that a 100% chance.
Don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather.
I feel safer already. Wow, he's brave! Increases his maximum sanity by 50, decreases all stress damage for himself and all allies by 10%. Guess what? We're a physically based team. That means nothing to us. The claw will debuff him and make it so he takes 30% more damage. He decided not to hit Sai, so we are feeling golden right now. Alright, I get it. You're a big, brave boy. You're a big, brave boy. And now you're dead. Beautifully done.
A predictable outcome.
Ooh, more spider mandibles? And a level 5 brain. Hot dang. That was excellent. Go ahead and bring you guys back. Put Sai into the heal zone, where he will be okay. We need one more talent point. And burning this torch for talent points won't do anything for us, so I'm just going to leave that alone. How many brains do I have now? I have 2 level 5s and 2 level 3s. Okay. Extra Spider Mandible could be good for classes like the Infested. It's actually probably best on him, simply because of the way it works. But anyone who has multiple attacks, it could be good with. Or even AoE attacks, like the Mummy. Although it does less damage to AoEs. In AoEs, I should say. The Shade is pretty interesting, although he doesn't have any regular attacks. He does pair well with the Lich, though. So we might want to create one of those. Yeah, let's do that. Give me a Shade.
In tenebris mortis.
Alright. I'm trying to remember. There's like a certain order you want these guys to be in. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll probably have to look at these a little bit closer, but the Shade does almost no direct damage. His ult is actually a trap that does 30% damage, which is pretty nice, and it costs very little wrath. His Gloom Claws does damage based on how much sanity the target has, which means he can be really good on a stress-based team. His Black Light lowers target accuracy. His Dark Portal causes Iratus to gain mana. His Trick of the Eye swaps places with another minion and ups evasion. Then Pain Reflection makes so that all successful attacks against any minion causes the attacker to take damage. Stress damage equal to the damage output. He also has a permanent slapback. Anyone who attacks the Shade and misses receives damage. So if you can build him for evasion, you can build a really strong character. I feel like there's one other class he's supposed to pair with, and I cannot remember what it is off the top of my head. But that's fine. We can play around and just do weird, crazy stuff, even without that. But we would pair him with only one other class. I'm tempted to do the Black Widow. The reason is the Black Widow has this cocoon, which causes her to protect whoever's behind her. And it heals her while she's in it. And she also has spider venom naturally, which causes the target to lose both health and sanity at the start of their every other turn.
In any engagements, dear. I already have my brides.
All right, Iratus. Yeah, I think we'll go with the Black Widow, the Lich, and the Shade. Now, I will probably not use them in this dungeon. I'll probably wait till we get up to the Dwarf Tunnels, mainly because they start you off with a relatively easy battle there. And I'll start with that. Give me some Digger Souls. It's free real estate, basically. 31 souls for absolutely nothing. Pretty good. We could get more Wrath. We could get more XP, which probably sounds like a good idea. We need to throw an Unfrozen in there. Which is not that bad of a deal. Okay. Gotta make sure we don't throw the wrong one in there. Alright. More talents faster. Alright, we got a golem, we have a headsman, we have an Ottoman, and we have a mad mage. Ooh. I was going to take Team Sanity, but that's a terrible team to take against this. I think we have to take Appleby, Parrish, Shem, and Sharkwalker here. Mainly because we have to deal with that golem, and if he gets to the front, he will slap someone and do a lot of damage. And I would rather not have that. Bony Bully, get me the easiest stun in the world. May not do damage, but the stun still works, baby. Alright, we don't have to worry about you won't get him right now, because there's no one, you can't pull anyone over. But we can go after the Mad Mage, and I think that's what we want to do. Let's go ahead and hit him with the Hail of Teeth.
There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather.
Love that Mana Steal. He decided to hit everybody. He hurt his own golem. The other two had wards, which, whatever. I could already use Bounty, because we already have 69 Wrath, which I know, nice. Bye. 100 damage. That's the disadvantage of an attack that hits everybody. It also pisses off Iratus a lot. And you probably don't want to do that. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, Parrish. Parrish is taking a lot of damage very quickly. Let's go ahead and move him. Nope. Oh, shoot. I accidentally picked weight. That's fine. Let's do this. And we're going to try for the pull. Got her. Got her stunned. Brought her forward. Awesome. That was perfect. Let's go ahead and hit her. I mean, we already got her health down so low. Dang it. Needless to say, Parrish is in trouble. Okay, there's the buff. There's the adaptation. It is now your move. Let's go ahead and do a strike. Strike the golem. The golem doesn't have that much health. Okay, Parrish, now here's what I'm going to do, because we can actually move you. Move left.
Strength through pain.
And then we can use Bony Bully to get the stun. Okay, it does move him to the front, which is a little scary. Give me that ult.
My darling, kill.
Okay. Almost have the Ottoman out of here. Let's go for the double attack. Oh, no! That might be the end of Parrish. I mean, we can always rebuild him. He's a skeleton. Oh, that accuracy was so perfect. Shem, you actual god. That was amazing. You went after the bride? You went after Applebee's? So that pulled her forward with Headsman's Mark. So now Applebee's receives extra damage and receives 250% extra damage from the Headsman's attack, which would be a kill almost definitely. So we're going to go ahead and stun the golem again. Okay. Let's use You Won't Get Him. Don't worry about the ward, because that moves her back, which means she's safe. The dual slash is guaranteed to hit 2 enemies. Well, I mean, I said guaranteed, but it's guaranteed to target 2 enemies. That's more accurate. Shem, prepare yourself. Dang it!
That was my favorite.
Well, crap. Alright. Whatever. That's the disadvantage of going with... That's the problem with skeletons, man. I swear they always die first. Alright. That is a magical attack, by the way, which means it would work on the golem, but obviously you couldn't light them on fire. Very minor damage. But we have a magic attack as well on Shem, so let's get it. Well done.
My will is a tide that will wash
Armored
away
plates.
your pathetic civilization.
Couple brains. Pretty strong brains, level 4 and level 5. Ah, no extra talent point yet, dang. Anyway. Oh no, Parrish is dead. Whatever will we do? Someone help me. Oh look. Parrish is back and he's level 5. Like the rest of the team. This is why playing as a Necromancer is fun. Spider Mandibles actually sounds like a really good idea with Smite the Show-Offs. So that might be something I go for instead. And maybe the Armored Plates, because, good lord, skeletons die easily. I just feel like they die so easily. So, Smite. Yeah, we could switch it to Smite the Show-Offs. Or we could switch it to Vorpal Smite, which means a 4% chance of insta-kill whenever we use it. Let's do that.
Back to battle.
Let's do something a little different for him. You know, let's not worry about initiative. Let's worry about armor. We don't even have to worry about damage if we're going to use the mandibles. So we just have to worry about protection. So we had 2 armor. I'm kind of tempted to go for evasion, but I feel like that's not that great. I feel like going for health is a safer bet. And then go for that extra initiative. Alright. Shem also leveled up. 3 points. Let's put it into damage, please. Alright. I mean, first casualty, but it's... We're a Necromancer. Bringing casualties back is kind of par for the course. That is going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays Iratus, Lord of the Dead. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more, because it's going to keep coming. It probably won't stop coming. We got a quest coming up. We got another battle coming up. And then we will be likely facing the boss by the end of next episode. Let me know again if you enjoyed this episode of Thet Plays Iratus, Lord of the Dead. My name is Thet, and I'll see you in the next video, my dudes.